The Friday it came for me to go to the summit, and I almost did not go. I was talked into going, like, hey, this is really something you should do. And I thought, okay, let's give it a try. Friday evening came, and we sat down in chapel, and the message came out. And when they read the verses, they would read a portion, and I would not understand how they deciphered what they got out of that message, out of that verse. I'm the type of person that I need to understand it, or I can't fix it. I can't do anything about it. I went to bed frustrated, and I prayed about it. I had texted my wife and told her that I was planning on coming home. And she had mentioned to me, stick it out and let's see what happens. If I felt the same way on Saturday, then go home. When I woke up Saturday morning, I wanted to find out more. I wanted to find out if I had what it took to understand what they were trying to get across in these verses and what God was trying to tell me. So, being the non-give up type of person I am, I decided that I would stick it out and try and learn. So Saturday progressed, and we went to chapel that evening, and I found that I began to understand what God was trying to tell me a little bit at a time. Each verse I learned a little bit more. And it's like a light came on, because things started instantly making sense to me. It was something I wanted. I learned through the weekend that there are men there that care about what happens to me. They care about me, they love me, and they want me involved. Throughout my life, I have been the type that shied away from talking to people, and I had this new profound want to get involved and invest in people's lives. And I couldn't wait to get home to tell my wife what I had learned and how things had progressed and changed for me. And I can say without a doubt that that was a defining weekend in my life. When I got home, I talked to my wife, and I had explained to her about the challenge that God had given me about investing in people's lives, and that I could not wait to get to work the next day. And I was going to try it out and see how it worked. I wanted to invest in somebody's life. Well, Monday morning came, and my life changed forever.
Checking your traffic this morning, and we've got a pretty nasty looking accident. That's Thunderbird and 78th Avenue. That's a view from our Penguin Air and Plumbing news chopper. Our crews up in the air are telling us it looks like the motorcycle rider's moving around. He's probably in pretty tough shape there, but the fact that they didn't whisk him away real quickly here hopefully means that he doesn't have life-threatening injuries. But gosh, that just looks bad, no matter how you cut it.
I was on my motorcycle. I was stopped at a stoplight, and a gentleman had dropped his coffee and apparently did not see me, and he ran into the back of me at about what I'm told is about 50 miles per hour. When I hit the ground, I was laying there in pain, and the only thing I could think of was to ask God, "Are you done with me?" And my answer came right away, and God said, "No, I'm not done with you." So I said, okay, and I just laid there and waited for them to come get me. When I woke up in the hospital about 5 days later, it's like somebody had turned on a switch. I was not angry. I was still wanting to invest in somebody's life. It's been a rough ride, but it's been an awesome ride. I believe that God broke me physically to heal me spiritually. And he healed my family spiritually along the way. And we're just so thankful for that every day. Over the process of the last year, through hospital visits and emergency room visits and stuff, I've been able to talk to the nurses and the doctors and just try and invest in their lives. And it's just made things so much clearer. I don't have any anger. I don't have any reservations. My goal is to invest in people's lives and show Christ through my actions. That's my ultimate goal, is to mirror the image of Christ and have people look at me and mistake me for Christ.